us about.
Yeah, and by the way, by Sunday, it's back to that winter chill. So today and tomorrow, still feeling like spring and tracking that risk for storms. We've got a weather impact alert today, and I've also included tomorrow morning in that weather impact because we're still going to have some storms around. So between today and tomorrow morning, we could see an isolated tornado. That's certainly on the table. We could also see some heavy rain. That can lead to street flooding. It's been a long time since we've had severe weather. So just a reminder, our app is a great tool to have on a day like this. You can zoom into your neighborhood on the interactive radar. It's a great tool to have. You can also see future radar on there. Speaking of radar, let's talk about live radar because we've got storms blowing through the North Shore, specifically just north of Hammond up towards Amite. 55 from Macomb down to Amite. That's going to be a nightmare of a drive with that torrential rain, also some lightning in there. We've also got a stronger cell that's formed back here in Livingston Parish. There has been some weak rotation moving into a slightly better environment. We're going to keep a close eye on these through the rest of the morning as they continue to move northeast through Tangipahoa and up into Franklinton and up into Washington Parish. Now, models aren't doing a tremendous job with that exact cell at the moment, but I think they're doing okay through the day because notice this afternoon we've got some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Most of these aren't severe, but one or two could be severe, and that's that risk for an isolated tornado. That'll continue into the evening. You've got dinner plans on the North Shore. We need you keeping an eye on the weather. Notice south of the lake, we may avoid a lot of the rain this evening. We'll wait and see, but we're more confident of storms on the North Shore, less confident we see storms on the South Shore later today. That's the first round. Here's the second round. We're not done because Saturday morning, we've got a line of storms blowing in. This will pose a risk for a few strong storms. I could see one or two isolated tornadoes trying to spin up on that immediate front edge of that line. That'll be early tomorrow morning, and then look, by the afternoon, things drying out, and then eventually it turns colder. So the risk for severe weather today, level 2 out of 5. That means one or two severe thunderstorms. It's not a widespread outbreak. Same thing tomorrow. There's a low risk for a few strong storms tomorrow morning. The afternoon should be fine, and then we'll also be watching for some rounds of heavy rain. Most of us don't see flooding rains, but there's probably going to be a couple instances where we do pick up 2 to 4 to even 5 inches. That would be isolated, but if it happens in your neighborhood, you've got flooding. Then all our attention turns to the cold air. So we go from 80 today, 73 tomorrow, cold and windy on Sunday, and then it's going to be chilly next week. We've actually got a reinforcement of cold air by next Thursday. So once we get past the 80 today, we've got chilly temperatures probably for like 10 days or so. And by the way, I've got a little light freeze potential Tuesday morning, and then maybe even colder next Friday morning on the North Shore. I don't have a freeze on the South Shore with any of these cold fronts. So here it is, a busy 7-day forecast. Scattered storms today, a few severe ones, more severe possible tomorrow morning, turning drier Saturday afternoon, turning windy and cold Saturday night. Sunday's going to be chilly in the 50s. Monday's chilly in the low 50s. Tuesday in the upper 50s. You got a little spike there on Wednesday, back in the mid 60s, but then another reinforcement of cold air by next Thursday. Highs are struggling to get out of the 40s. So if you put away the winter gear, you're going to need it back by Sunday, and you're probably going to need it for quite a stretch of weather there heading into next week. Heads up for boaters. Winds are a little gusty today. We'll keep an eye on those storms and waterspout potential. Same thing tomorrow morning, and then it'll turn windy by Saturday night. I think we'll need small craft advisories by Sunday with those north winds gusting over 20 to 30 knots at times. That creates quite a chop out there. High tides today are going to be through the rest of the morning, and low tides happening during the later afternoon.